Only on 2 tonight, a Harris County man accused of making 3D printed copies of counterfeit universal mail keys has been indicted by a grand jury. Thank you for joining us at 10. I'm Andy Cerrone.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. Keith and Danny are on assignment. The keys could be connected to a string of other crimes Larry Piper is charged with, including buying a car and renting a townhome in someone else's name.
KPRC2's Bryce Newberry live at the Harris County Jail tonight with everything that we've learned, Bryce, about this complex investigation.
Yeah, Andy and Lisa, this is really the first time that we've covered a case like this. Tonight, that man is here in the Harris County Jail after he allegedly told Houston police officers he made 3D printed copies of keys used to open neighborhood mailboxes for money. Tonight, he's also facing 5 felony charges, accused of buying a nearly $60,000 Tesla using a stolen identity. This townhouse in Montrose became home for a convicted felon last July, leased for $37.50 a month, according to court records, just weeks after he got a loan from Chase Bank to buy a 2022 Tesla Model Y. The problem? Both transactions went through using stolen personal information of a Houston man, records show. The big ticket items, not for him, but instead for 42-year-old Larry Piper.
He's basically accused of using people's identities without permission.
In September, a woman claimed Piper stole a bag of her packages at this apartment complex off the Katy Freeway. Caught by Houston police with a counterfeit universal mailbox key known as an arrow key, police say Piper told them it was a 3D copy, admitting he got an arrow key from a friend and made 3D printed copies for money. An arrow key in the wrong hands could give crooks a lot of access to a cluster mailbox like this one, and not just this one, but all of these, and it's universal for apartment complex panels and collection boxes too.
We intend to prove that he manufactured or adapted an arrow key to use as a criminal instrument to commit crimes like forgery, mail theft, identity theft.
After the September arrest, Piper got released on bond, records show. In February, police connected him to the townhome and Tesla, arresting him again and discovering mail theft victims like Andrea B.
Kind of speechless for a moment, and I just took a pause and just couldn't figure things out.
She'd been waiting on a replacement credit card to arrive in her apartment complex mailbox. Instead, detectives found it in his car, she says, with handwriting on the paperwork.
He had my social security number and my date of birth.
She thought she was doing everything right to protect her identity, so she froze her credit with the 3 major bureaus and says now she doesn't feel safe using the mail.
And I'm worried about what information this person might have of mine and, what the future holds.
And court records show Larry Piper has a criminal history dating back to 1999 in Harris County, as well as convictions in other counties. Tonight, records also show he's being held here in the jail without bond. And we did reach out to the United States Postal Inspection Service about this case. That's the federal law enforcement arm of the Postal Service, but a spokesperson declined to share any details, citing an ongoing investigation.